Hello again, my friends. New project, back to the big boys, and this is what we have. This is the, well, it's huge for starters. It's the Honda CB750 4, and it's for the same guy who asked me to do the Kawasaki Z1300, and it had this for quite a long time, and now it's time to start it. So let's get to the unboxing and try to make this as quick as possible. So let's get this opened and see what do we have inside. I'm going to put the box aside so I can have a little more space to work with. And I'll start with this. These are metal parts to build the front suspension, rear suspension. We've got some rubber boots here, tires. Front fender is also metal, which is nice. And we have then some bits here, some mesh, screws. You know how it works in these big kits. Next, we have this black screw. With some loose parts already. Too many parts here and too many years, so I'll leave them here in the bag, these loose parts. And we have here, so the black sprue. It's hard for me to describe the parts because I'm not a bike expert. So this is the support for the handlebar. This is the underside of the seat. Battery here. Some parts of the carburetors, and as always, Tamiya quality here. These are rubber parts for the handles, the spark plug connections. This is a strap for the seat, and nothing much to say about this. Next, we have the body parts, which are composed of the fuel tank here, the cover of the fuel tank, which comes already in the original color of the bike, which is candy gold or candy yellow. I don't know exactly the name of the color. Then we have here the side covers. These parts go to the front suspension, back of the headlight, the air filter cover here, underside of the fuel tank. It's a nice color. I mean, I almost could only polish this and achieve a good result if it wasn't for these marks that you have in the plastic. So I'll need to paint to cover this up. Next, we have the wheels. One day I'll try to adventure myself in trying to replicate the spokes with some rod, but I've seen in one of the groups that I have in Facebook that people told me that these are pretty accurate, these spokes, so I'll leave them as they are. More parts. We have the back seat here, very nice, rubbery plastic. So cool addition. We have here the rear arm and some parts of the frame. I mean, the whole frame is here, so no point in opening this up. Next, chrome parts, the exhaust, all the exhaust system, and the rear fender here, which too bad it isn't metal as the front one, but I know this one needs to be painted till half of it in a black color, the other part stays chrome, so I guess this is why it is made from plastic. The clear parts here, and we have a stand which is supposed to for you to show the engine outside of the bike, but not in this case. I'm going to put the engine in the bike. So clear parts, more chrome parts. I see here the brake disc will need a little cleanup. I'm still thinking if I'm going to strip this or not and paint in a more of a steel color, and then try to warn it a bit to make it look a little more realistic. Okay, so final screws here, more chrome parts. The engine I'm definitely going to strip. I mean the plating itself, it's not too toyish, it's rather nice, but still it looks I don't know how to describe, but it looks unrealistic, and if I strip this and paint, it will look a lot much better. And to finish, we have here some more chrome parts and some more loose parts. Nothing big to say here too. We have the struts for the front suspension, carburetors here. I don't know what this is. Some covers from the engine, I suppose, I don't know. The levers and more bits that I can't describe. Again, I don't know. I'm not. We have here an American license plate too, and a Japanese one here. So this pretty much resumes. We have the decals here that I bagged to protect, but they don't look that good from this perspective. I'll see what I can do to make them look better, but in last resort I'm going to scan this and print them again in a new decal paper sheet. So because due to the age of them, I'm not very confident in applying them. So pretty quick unboxing. I just want to start working and keep up, and we'll start this right over.